Okay. Yeah. Toss-up 1. In a novel by this author, the prisoner Ayrton offers to give his knowledge about Captain Grant to British officials. This author of In Search of the Castaways wrote about an offering of $2,000 by Farragut for anyone who could find a mysterious animal aboard the Abraham Lincoln. A character created by this author was born as Prince Dakar and travels with his servant Conseil. At the end of a novel by this author, Pierre Aronnax and Ned Land escape the Nautilus as Yellow Boot, whoever that is.
Vern.
Okay. For 10. B, or your bonus. The posterior surface of this bone contains the pectineal line, a ridge that ends at the linea aspera, for 10 points each. A, name this largest bone in the human body found in the upper leg.
Femur.
Yep. B, the upper portion of the femur fits into the acetabulum of the pelvis, where it forms one of these joints. Unlike hinge joints, these joints allow for rotational ranges of motion.
No answer. No answer. Just no answer. Yeah, why is there a mic on?
Answer?
No answer.
Ball and socket. C, at the knee, the femur articulates with the tibia in this bone, commonly known as the kneecap.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Joints? I don't know.
Answer?
No answer.
Patella. So 10 on the bonus. Toss-up 2. Description acceptable. Albert Ghiorso was a co-author of a paper about achieving this feat, which led to a fraud investigation after Viktor Ninov was revealed to have lied about this feat. Yuri Oganisson achieved many instances of this feat while working with a cyclotron. This feat was achieved 7 times in the Swedish village of Ytterby. While working at Berkeley, Glenn Seaborg achieved this feat 10 times. This feat, I have Arjun.
Like creating an element?
Sure. I think that works.
Nice.
That's good for 10. Your bonus. In a study of this phenomenon, participants were told that they were taking part in a visual perception test and had to match the length of a standard line to one of the 3 comparison lines for 10 points each. A, name this phenomenon studied in that experiment by Solomon Asch, in which individuals adjust their own attitudes to match a majority.
Like, is it bandwagon effect or something?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Bandwagon effect?
Conformity. B, conformity is closely related with this other form of behavior, which is the influence exerted by one's surroundings to encourage conformity, such as in its peer form.
Oh, pressure?
Pressure, yeah.
Yep. C, this Turkish-American psychologist used the autokinetic effect to study conformity in an experiment in which participants in a darkened room observed a point of light on a screen. He also studied intergroup conflict in the Robbers Cave experiment.
Oh God, this isn't that one Sean Andrews said, yeah.
Answer?
No answer.
Sheriff. So 10 on the bonus. Toss-up 3. The artist's son Jean is seen playing with pieces of wood in a painting titled for one of these events by Claude Monet. In a painting titled for one of these events, the artist's future wife, Aline Charigot, plays with a dog in front of a muscular Gustave Caillebotte. And at the 1863 Salon des Refuses, painting of one of these events scandalized the public with its depiction of 2 clothed men alongside a nude woman. Pierre-Auguste Renoir depicted a boating party indulging in one of these meals. And Edouard Manet. I have Jaden.
Picnic?
Yep, that's right. So that's 10. It was Jaden, right? Was that Jaden?
Yeah.
Okay. Your bonus. This opera's title character has her fortune read by Fresquita and Mercedes, who foresee her imminent death for 10 points each. A, Don Jose is rejected by the title character in what opera by George Bizet set in southern Spain?
Carmen.
Carmen. Yeah, Carmen.
Yeah.
Yep. This composer's Rhapsody Española was based on themes from Carmen's Habanera. Spanish pianist Ricardo Viñez premiered his exceedingly difficult suite, Gaspar de la Nuit.
No
Answer?
idea.
No answer.
Maurice Ravel. C.
Oh.
Arrangements of the Seguidilla and Habanera can be found in this Spanish violinist's Carmen Fantasy. The Hungarian Chardas dance inspired parts of his Zigeunerweisen.
Oh no. Is it Sarasota?
Sure, go with it.
And
Sarasota?
spell it.
I don't know how to spell it.
Just try.
It's
Just try.
Sara something something.
That's not the part I needed spelling for. Okay, what's the last letter?
A?
I have E. Hmm.
Oh. I don't wait.
Wait,
Like,
what's the correct
I don't know.
pronunciation?
I don't know.
how do
What's the
you
correct
say it?
pronunciation?
Sarasate. It's like I have no clue what I can accept.
Sarasota. Oh.
You might be right, actually.
That's
You know what?
the
I'll give
one
it
I
to you.
was
I'll give it to you. Don't worry. So that's 20 on the bonus. Toss up 4. Ulex molestus is a unique species of mosquito living in this system. Electrical engineer Harry Beck created a series of popular maps for this system. 3 of the 4 bombs in the 7/7 attack detonated in this system. An extension to this system led to the opening of Battersea. I have Nam.
Subway system.
Um,
Or like metro.
I don't know what I can accept though. Yeah, there's no difference between metro and subway. So yep, that's for power.
Oh.
Sorry. Your bonus. A ruler of this polity named Saint Olga set an enemy town ablaze by telling her soldiers to attach sulfur to birds and release them into the city for 10 points each. A. Name this medieval Slavic federation occupying much of modern-day Ukraine. Prince Oleg of
What's the name?
Novgorod was the first
Kiev.
ever ruler of the state.
Oh.
Kievan Rus. Kievan
Yes,
Rus.
B. In order to marry Princess Anna of the Byzantine Empire, Vladimir the Great of the Kievan Rus converted to this religion, during which he was baptized in Chersonesos.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. C. The Kievan Rus reached its greatest extent under this ruler, who is known for his intelligence. This man fought a civil war with his brother Sviatopolk the Accursed.
Otto? No.
Igor.
Answer?
Igor.
Yaroslav the Wise. So that's 20
Oh.
on the bonus. Okay. Toss up 5. These two countries contested an agricultural site mistakenly named for its Japanese equipment during the Battle of Chinese Farm. One of these countries deployed water cannons against the other's earthworks during Operation Badr, instigating a 1973 war named for the latter's holiday. Jimmy Carter hosted peace talks between these two countries. I have Nam
Egypt and Israel.
for 10. Your bonus.
Nice.
A recent novel by this author is about Samuel Adler, a boy who escapes Nazi-occupied Vienna before World War II, and Anita Diaz, a military gang escapee from El Salvador, for 10 points each. A. Name this author of the 2023 novel The Wind Knows My Name. This author wrote about the title storytelling girl who falls in love with Huberto Naranjo in Eva Luna.
Eva Luna? I have no idea.
Answer?
Me neither.
Sanchez.
Allende. B.
I
Isabel Allende also wrote this novel about the title residents Esteban Trueba and Clara the Clairvoyant, the latter of whom has a green-haired sister named Rosa.
also the spirits.
Yep. Allende's House of the Spirits is an example of a genre that combines realism with this word, often associated with witches and spells.
Magic.
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 For 20.
Nice.
Toss-up 6. A system known as Pinaques was developed at one of these places by Callimachus. The exiled Demetrius of Phalerum proposed the building of one of these places, which employed Xenodotus of Ephesus. One of these places established by Ptolemy the First Soter was part of a complex known as the Museum or Temple of the Muses. One of these places in Nineveh was named for Ashurbanipal and contained the Epic of Gilgamesh. I have Lucas.
Like a library.
410.
Oh.
1 sec. I gotta reload this chaos spreadsheet. Okay, your bonus. The change in Gibbs free energy is equal to negative RT times the natural log of this value for 10 points each. A. Name this quantity symbolized K that describes a reaction with equal forward and reverse rates. It's calculated as the concentration of products over the concentration of reactants.
Activation energy? I don't know.
Sure.
Answer?
Activation energy?
Equilibrium constant. B. This principle, named for a Frenchman, states that an equilibrium will shift to accommodate all changes.
Voltaire? No, gosh,
Answer?
no. No answer.
Yeah, no.
Le Chateliers. C. The equilibrium constant can be calculated with this law, which states that the equilibrium constant equals the ratio of concentrations taken to the power of their stoichiometric coefficients.
Is this ideal gas law?
Maybe.
Answer?
Ideal gas law.
Mass action. So that's nothing. Toss-up 7. Joseph Swan independently invented one of these objects that was similar to the Sprengel pump. The oldest known operating example of these objects is the Centennial. Bayonet mounts are sometimes used on these objects, though bipin connectors are more common. Compact forms of these objects use toxic mercury. I have Max.
Light bulb.
Or power. Your bonus. Although claiming in one tweet that he heartily agreed with her points, Elon Musk asked this person if she could post interesting and positive content on other matters for 10 points each. A. Name this author of Harry Potter who has made controversial comments regarding transgender people
J.K.
on
Rowling.
X. Following the highly publicized match during the 2024 Summer Olympics, J.K. Rowling claimed that this Algerian boxer and gold medalist unfairly defeated the Italian Angela Carini since she was male. Answer?
Khalid? What?
Yeah. Following Rowling's comments, this country passed the 2021 Hate Crime and Public Order Act. Hamza Youssef stepped down as prime minister of this country after a speech in which he accused the parliament of this 93% white country of lacking diversity.
Japan.
Answer?
Scotland.
Answer?
No answer.
Okay. So that's 20. 8. A character created by the wait, did I reset? I did. I'm gonna go. 8. A character created by this author is nicknamed Picture because his face once appeared on many Kodak advertisements. In a novel by this author, a character leads a pilgrimage while surrounded by butterflies. In a novel by this author, a character who falls in love with the mountaineer Ali Cohn is saved along with Saladin Chamsha after a plane explodes over the English Channel. Parvati the Witch and Salim Sinai were members of the title group in a novel by this author who were born at the moment of India's independence. For 10 points, name this author of Midnight's Children who received a fatwa for his novel, The Satanic Verses. I have Arjun.
Rushdie.
That's good for 10. Your bonus. The ring of 40 arched windows in one part of this building allows light to flood in, reducing its visual weight and creating the illusion of floating for 10 points each. A. Name this building that was designed by Anthemius of Charles and Isidorius of Miletus. It was converted from a church into a mosque.
Hagia Sophia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Hagia Sophia is known for its massive examples of these features. These round structures
Dome?
often top religious buildings such as the Pantheon.
Domes.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. These curved triangular structures are used to fit circular domes over square rooms. They were used to hold up the dome of the Hagia Sophia.
No answer.
Answer?
Yurt.
Pendentives. So that is 20 on the bonus. Toss up 9. This thinker is credited for the quote, "War doesn't determine who is right, only who's left." This thinker referred to the present king of France to dispute the distinctions of Gottlob Frege on the essay on denoting. To shift the burden of proof of God to theist, this philosopher posited the existence of a hypothetical namesake. Max,
Russell.
last word of power. Your bonus. A ruler of this kingdom names a mechanical tiger that depicts it mauling a European man for 10 points each. A. Name this kingdom which was led by Tipu, the so-called tiger of it. Tipu was killed at the siege of Seringapatam during the fourth of a series of wars that this kingdom fought with Britain. Answer?
Okay, come on.
Time. Mysore. B. The Fathul Mujahideen is an manual of these objects written by Tipu, which he used at the Battle of Polilur. William Congreve's improved design for these weapons was used during the bombardment of Fort McHenry, which Francis Scott Key described the red glare of. Answer?
No answer.
Okay. C. Tipu held this title as the ruler of Mysore. Qutb ud-Din Aibak was the first holder of a title of this name that ruled an entity named for Delhi.
Sultan.
Nice. 10. Okay. Toss up 10. Arguments by Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr. advocating for this practice were derided by Charles D. Meigs as being genuine and visionless dreamings. The so-called Lady Macbeth effect describes an inclination to perform this action as a response to guilt or shame. An instance of this action that takes place during the Passover Seder is known as Urchatz. Ignaz Semmelweis promoted the idea of doctors doing this action with chlorine to prevent patient maternal mortality rates. For 10 points, name this hygienic action, which is typically, I have Lucas.
Like washing hands.
Yep, for 10. Your bonus. Turkey and Nippers, who are co-workers with this character, send the 12-year-old Ginger Nut to get them cakes for 10 points each. A. Name this lazy Wall Street law office copyist who appears in a story from the Piazza Tales.
Um,
Oh.
Johnson.
Answer?
No answer.
Bartleby. B.
Oh.
This author wrote Bartleby the Scrivener.
Melville.
Yeah, Melville.
Melville also wrote this novel about Captain Ahab's quest for the title White Whale.
Moby
Moby
Dick.
Dick.
Good job. 20. And that's the half. At the half, I have a score of 185 for Ripoff Asians and 80 for Chapel of B.
Oh, Loki.
Yeah.
I think I have to leave right now.
Oh, okay. So I'll sub you out, I guess. Okay. Toss up 11. Okay. Toss up 11. An artist from this country collaborated with Philip Glass on the 1990 album Passages. A stick zither called the vina is central to the music of this country's northern region. A solfege-like system from this country consists of the notes sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. A plucked instrument from this country was popularized in songs after a 1960s visit from the Beatles. This country's Southern Carnatic music. I have Arjun.
India.
Took for long enough. 10. Your bonus. This is the only state capital in the US without a McDonald's for 10 points each. A. Name the city of under 10,000 residents, the least populated state capital.
Montpellier.
Yeah.
Which
Also,
is the
I think
capital of.
Nam
Or-
left.
Oopsies. Okay, so I'll sub bro out too, I guess. You want to
He wants,
sub?
to, he wants to
he's-
join back. He wants to join
He's saying
back.
he's.
Oh,
I think he's in
I
the
gotta go
VIP.
downstairs for this, bruh. This guy.
He's in the waiting room.
Yeah, I got you.
By the way, Lucas, W Burger King.
Oh yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
When did you get out, bro?
Bro, I DC'd. Right as you said halftime. What's the score?
You didn't miss much.
Okay.
It's 185 to 80 at the half, and then Lucas just pulled a toss up.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Well,
that
Arjun
was.
did. Yeah, Arjun
Yeah.
did. And I,
Oh, my fault.
bonus.
Yeah, I missed it, folks. Sorry.
Okay. Do we have bonuses?
Yep. 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay. Montpelier is the capital of this New England state, located west of New Hampshire.
Vermont.
Vermont.
Yep. Bernie Sanders once served as mayor of this largest city in Vermont, which lies on the shores of Lake Champlain.
Burlington.
30.
Nice.
Toss up 12. Description acceptable. Over 400 construction workers clashed with the advocates of this cause in the Hard Hat riot. Abby Hoffman attempted to alleviate the Pentagon while leading 50,000 people during a march for this cause, during which George Harris was photographed handing out flowers. 3 high schoolers in Iowa wore black armbands in support of this cause.
Like withdrawal from the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Is Loki still there? Is he just like
Oh no. Oh, he DC'd.
Hello?
Hello.
Lucas, what did you answer?
I said withdrawing from the Vietnam War.
Give it.
That's right. For 10.
Nice.
Your bonus. The divergence of this quantity is always 0 according to Gauss's law for 10 points each. A. Name this field which is produced by moving charges as opposed to an electric field.
Magnetic, right?
Magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah, magnetic field directed.
This is the SI unit of the magnetic field. It is equal to 10 to the 4th Gauss.
Oh, is this Pascal's?
Probably.
Maybe.
Pascal's
Answer.
directed?
Tesla's. C.
Oh.
Faraday's law states that this force is in a closed loop is equal to the negative rate at which the magnetic flux through the loop changes over time. By definition, it is the voltage that is present at the ends of the source in the absence of current.
Capacitance?
No idea.
Answer?
Maybe.
Capacitance directed?
Electromotive force. So that's 10. Toss up 13. These features, which are the subject of Horton's 4 laws, can have their power determined in an equation multiplying P, G, Q, and S. Gallery forest found next to these features is known as the bosque The Strahler ordering systems is used to map these features. Riparian zones form around these features. These features, oopsies, Max,
Rivers.
for 10. Your bonus. An author from this country wrote about the life of Marcus Vinicius during the reign of Nero for 10 points each. A. Name this country home to the author of Quo Vadis. That author also wrote With Fire and Sword as part of a trilogy of books.
United States.
Poland. B. Another Polish author, Adam Mickiewicz, wrote one of these works for Poland called the Ante do Ushul. The Lusiads is one of these works for Portugal.
Epic.
Answer?
Epic.
Prompt.
National epic.
Nice. Adam Mickiewicz also wrote one of these poems dedicated to youth. Friedrich Schiller wrote one of them to joy that was set to music at the end of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
Wait, Beethoven.
Answer?
Ode.
Time. Odes. So that's 20.
Bro, are you
How's a
lagging?
14?
I said ode before you said time.
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he did.
30. My fault. How's up 14? A character in this work is born after the sperm of a sage is collected in a clay pot. In this work, a miner is sent to help some characters dig a tunnel out of a flammable palace made of wax. One character in this work is challenged to shoot an artificial fish by looking at its reflection in oil below. A group of brothers. Arjun.
The Mahabharata.
For 10.
Nice.
Your bonus. The expansion of these people gradually displaced by the small-sized pygmy peoples. For 10 points each, name this ethno-linguistic group from Central Africa, which spread over a vast area in a namesake migration. The Swahili and Zulu.
Bantu.
Yep.
Yeah.
A subgroup of the Bantu named the Shona constructed this ancient city known for its stone enclosures made from granite blocks without the use of mortar.
Great Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Yep. C. The Great Zimbabwe was constructed during the late period of an age named for this durable metal, which succeeded the Bronze Age. The Bantu were skilled in the working of this metal to make strong swords.
Iron.
Right. Iron.
All
Sure.
30.
Yes.
Toss up 15. A dangled pair of feet at one of these locations is compared to two unhurried compass needles. While at one of these locations, one character practices self-flagellation and calls Lanina Crow an impudent strumpet after she gets out of a helicopter. In another novel, Camila and James journey with their father to one of these places on the Isle of Skye. Max.
Crucifix.
Neg 5. Okay. Isle of Skye. John the Savage hangs himself from one of these places at the end of Brave New World. The Ramsay family travels to one of these places in a novel by Virginia Woolf. For 10 points, name these tall structures which guide ships at sea. I have Arjun.
Lighthouses.
For 10. Okay, your bonus. A character in this series receives rubber-like abilities after eating a devil fruit. For 10 points each. A. Name this fantasy TV series based on a work by Ikiro Oda. It follows Monkey D. Luffy and Straw Hat Pirates on their quest for the title treasure.
One Piece.
Yep.
Correct.
One Piece was adapted from an original book series in this Japanese comic genre.
Manga.
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 Yep. C. In one scene, Monkey D. Luffy broke into this underwater prison from One Piece in an attempt to break out his older brother, Portgas D. Ace.
Has anyone here actually
Answer?
watched One Piece?
No.
No.
Oh.
Answer?
No
No
answer.
answer.
Impel down. So 20. Toss-up 16. A ruler of these people's Oatville dynasty carried out the siege of Bari and defeated Alexios Komnenos at the Battle of Dira Kium. Edwin and Morcar led a rebellion against these people that was put down in the harrying of the north. A ruler of these people completed a great survey of his lands known as the Domesday Book. Arjun,
Normans?
just out of power. Your bonus. The steep and lofty cliffs of this location are described in a poem composed a few miles above this place, for 10 points each. A. Name this ruined monastery on the River Wye, where 5 summers with the length of 5 long winters have passed since the speaker has visited it with his sister Dorothea.
No idea.
Answer?
No answer.
Answer.
Tintern Abbey. This poet of Tintern Abbey also wrote Daffodils and I wandered lonely as a cloud.
This is like Dickinson.
Just say something.
Answer?
Dickinson.
Wordsworth. C.
Oh.
Tintern Abbey is found in this collection by William Wordsworth and Samuel Coleridge, in which the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner can be found in.
Jaden.
No.
Answer?
No answer.
Lyrical ballads. So that's 0. Toss-up 17. In one poem, this figure stands at the blackboard in a picture where there is a cleft in his chin instead of his foot. The speaker of one poem remembers being 10 when they buried this figure. This figure, who was described as a ghastly statue with one great toe and big as a Frisco seal, is told that villagers who never liked you. After being accused of having a black stake in his heart, this title figure is described as a man in black with a mean calm look and is told by the speaker. I have Max.
Blackbeard.
Neg 5. And is told by the speaker, "You bastard, I'm through," for 10 points. Name this title relative addressed to in a poem by Sylvia Plath. Answer? Oops, wait, never mind. Time, yeah. It was Daddy. Okay. Toss-up 18. This organism gained the ability to metabolize citrate in a 30-year ongoing evolution experiment conducted by Richard Lenski. Francois Jacob and Jacques Monod discovered the lac operon in this organism. Hemolytic uremic syndrome is caused by this organism's O157H7 strain producing Shiga toxins. To prove DNA carries genetic material, T2 bacteriophages. Max.
E. coli.
15. Your bonus. After Pope Pius IX contributed a marble slab during the construction of the Washington Monument, members of this party stole it and dumped it into the Potomac River for 10 points each. A. Name this notoriously anti-Catholic party, whose common name comes from its members denying its existence when asked.
Wait. At
Answer?
pass.
No, nothing. B. Oh no, nothing gangs like the Plug Uglies instigated an 1856 riot in the city. 5 years later, the Union suffered its first casualties of the Civil War during the Pratt Street riots in the city.
Pass.
Baltimore. C. In 1836, this man unsuccessfully ran for mayor of New York under the Know Nothing Party. This man is best known for his invention of the telegram, which used a code of dots and dashes named for him.
Morse.
Yep, so 10 on the bonus. Toss-up 19. A Person with this condition is told to wear torn clothes and let the hair of his head hang loose. During a famine, 4 people with this condition asked, "Why should we sit here until we die?" After disproving of Moses' marriage to Zipporah, Miriam was given this condition. In the Gospel of Luke, the Samaritan was the only one to thank Jesus. Max,
Leprosy.
power. Your bonus. This name is applied to many personalized spell books, such as one found in the Papyrus of Ani, for 10 points each. A. Name this New Kingdom text written on papyrus, which describes funerary practices and was typically accompanied by the painted pyramid and coffin texts in tombs. Answer.
The Dead.
What?
The Dead.
Book of the Dead. B. The papyrus of Hunefer in the Egyptian Book of the Dead shows the heart being weighed on a scale against this object taken from the Egyptian goddess of truth.
Feather.
Prompt. Of whom?
Uh.
Answer.
Skip.
Feather of Ma'at. C. The Book of the Dead contains spells to safely guide people through this location. Ra is said to spend his nights battling Apep while traveling through this location on his solar barge. Answer.
Hell, Hades. Like
Egyptian underworld. So hell and Hades aren't acceptable. So that's 10 on the no 0. Toss up the last. This artist sang they say I look like God in a track from a musical he collaborated on with Dave and Iola Brubeck, the real ambassadors. With Cy Oliver, this musician recorded a popular cover of Edith Piaf's La Vie en Rose. A Boyd Atkins composition was recorded by this man with his Hot 5, in which what may be the invention. I have none.
Like Michael Jackson.
Neg 5.
Armstrong. Louis Armstrong.
For power. Your bonus. When heated, this rock can produce a carbon oxide that is mixed with fertilizer used to make soil richer and healthier for 10 points each. A. Name this aragonite-containing rock, which can turn into marble when under high heat and pressure. It is usually found in high concentration in stalactites and stalagmites. Answer.
Limestone.
Sure. B. Limestone is an example of these kinds of rocks contrasted with igneous and sedimentary rocks that were formed through high heat and pressure.
Metamorphic.
Yep. C. This term refers to landscapes exemplified by caves and sinkholes formed from the dissolution of soluble rocks like limestone, but also gypsum and dolomite.
Wait, what was the last thing?
Dolomite. Answer.
Skip.
Karst topography. So that's 20 on the bonus.
Okay, could you send the staff packet 7?
What?
Could you send people packet 7?
Okay. I just finished up, so yeah. Final score is 320 to 185 in favor of Ripoff Asians.